Hi guys, it's July the 23rd, I'm Woody and welcome back to the Cumbrian Homestead. Today's video I want to update you on the grafts that I did springtime this year. So I'm going to start off over on the micro orchard and just go and have a look at one of the grafts I did on the pear trees. So what we've got here is a graft of pear variety Selena that was sent to me by a friend of mine, Helen, over in Norway, and you can see that it's got some fresh shoots here, so it's time to take the tape off now and just have a look and see whether it's calloused over nicely. So I've just got a little Poundland style knife here. We just want to you can see how I've used a rubber band to get extra pressure onto the grafting joint. That was a top tip from a mate of mine, Anthony, over in France. He very kindly sent me these bands. Okay, I might have to take a couple of photographs because this camera's not very good at close-up shots, but that's calloused over really nicely. Here's the original variety. This is Williams. So obviously what I want to do is I want to encourage this variety, Selena, to grow vigorously. So what I'm going to do is just pinch this one out. I'll come back, maybe I can do it now, I'm not sure, but yeah, just pinch the top out. So I want more energy to be directed into this one, and then at some point, you know, we can maybe start removing some of the other stuff. So happy with that. It's an outcome. I mean, I think there was 5 or 6, and that's the only one that took. But I'm happy that that graft has succeeded. Now this bark or rind graft was done last year. You can see where it was put in, and it's healed up really nicely. And just look at how much growth that's made. You know, that's brilliant. So now, I mean, I only put it in there really for the cyanwood. So I've got lots of really excellent quality cyanwood. This is variety Jumbo, dual purpose apple, very good apple. So now I've got loads of cyanwood to propagate that from. And if I just turn you around, I actually did 2 more, which I still haven't taken the tape off. There's one here. Again, just want to put the camera down a wee bit. And the other thing I want to do while I'm here is just, again, this is coming from the old tree or the original variety. Just want to remove those so that we make sure that the tree's energy is diverted into the grafts that we want, rather than just reverting back to its original So again you can see it's healed up very, very nicely there. Good strong graft. Then we've got another one here, so I'll just bring you back, I'll tidy that one up. There we go. Again, really nice, lovely graft. Same job applies. So you've got a branch of the old variety coming out here. There, so we'll just remove those. Anything, just take them off. So just spinning back around from the other side, again, look at how much growth they put on. So I'm not sure yet if I'm going to be leaving those to just fruit. I was thinking of taking this tree out. I don't like the way it suckers all the time and everything. So we'll see, but I'm definitely happy that I've got plenty of top quality signwood. And just looking around this tree, all this fruit has been thinned. You can see how it's going to pull that branch down, even though, see, I've thinned it down to a spur. So there's lots going on the micro orchard just at the moment, but that's for a separate video. There's other stuff that I want to get back over and show you the other grafts. Just before I go back over to the plot to look at those other grafts though, these are some 2-year-old, 2-season-old grafted trees, and just noticed this one, well, not all the leaves, that's the weird thing, some of the leaves have just gone this yellow colour, and I'm just wondering if that's heat stress. You know, because when last time I looked, you know, they were just all nice and healthily green. Check the watering, yeah, they're a little bit dry, but I have been watering them fairly regularly. Has anybody else had this? Can you let me know what you think? I think that's heat stress, because we've had some really, really hot temperatures here. Anyway, I'm going to give them a quick water, and then we'll go over to look at these other grafts. Well, we're back over on the plot. I've got the shades on again. It's going to be another blistering hot day today, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you these other grafts right now, and then I'm going to do a quick harvest and then try and get back before the sun gets too high in the sky. Okay, so the trees in here are predominantly on M106 rootstock, however that's an M26, but these are ones that haven't had any problem with that weird foliage browning that's been going on. Anyway, let's see if we can get down and get a close-up. So I removed the tape just over a week ago, I think it was. So about, I don't know, 16th of July or something like that. See that it's made a nice callus, it's healed over really well, and this tree, you know, it's making pretty good growth. I just want to show you, however, ones that I took the tape off earlier. I think it was mid-June, so about 4 weeks prior to me taking the tape off, you know, these. So this one and the one behind it, as I say, I took the tape off, I think it was around mid or maybe the 3rd week of June, and it's healed up okay, but not quite. I don't know if you can make that out on this camera or not, but the callus hasn't extended up here. It will do over time, but all I can conclude is I was a bit premature in taking the tape off. I should have left it on a bit longer. Mid-July probably would have been better, but nonetheless that tree is growing fine. It's making pretty good progress, so again I haven't got any concerns about that. So there's 5 trees here. If you like, I sort of quarantined them because I just didn't know what was going on with this foliage thing. And again, you can see that it did start to put out new leaves, and they've just shriveled up. Same as this one here. You know, again, it's weird because they're not sort of like leaf dry and brittle, they're still soft. So I've still not a clue what that is. But anyway, as far as the graft goes, they all, you know, healed up really well. So whether they're going to survive, I mean, I've just done a bit of a scrape with the nail there. It's brown, you know. There's nothing green, which is not a good sign. But anyway, I'm not going to give up on them just yet. I'll see if they survive, come back next year. And then just in here, between the two greenhouses, I put another 4. Again, tried to sort of isolate them a bit. So you can see that that's new growth coming out. And then we've still got this, you know, they just sort of drop off. I really don't know. But anyway, this one, that's encouraging. And if you just turn around slightly, this one, it's still getting some signs of, you know, whatever that is, but again, it's making new growth, so I'm quite optimistic for those. And here was the grafting point there. He'll look really, really nice. So again, all we can do is wait and see what happens. Those two, I think, are dead. So I've got a little bit of good news I want to share with you. I'm just going to spin you around. These were the couple of blueberry bushes that, you know, I think they just dried out, but again, it could be this weird foliage thing going on. However, and this one had lost all of its leaves. There wasn't a single leaf left on it, and look at it now, it's come back. That is fantastic. And on this one, so that's a branch on this, and there's new leaf there. Down here, this is new foliage. Here's more new foliage, so we've got new leaf coming back on that one. I've lost the fruit, you know, that's just gone, but I can live with that. It's the bush that I didn't want to lose, so I'm really, really happy. I think that's great that we haven't lost those. Yeah, so all in all, I'm pretty happy with those grafts. As I say, it's a bit unfortunate, the ones that have died, you know, due to this weird, whatever the problem is with the leaves. But the ones that have survived that I've shown you are really healthy looking. So what I'm just going to do with those is leave them in the pot, and probably 2, possibly even 3 years, and then hopefully they'll get planted out as I'm gradually replacing the smaller trees. Okay, so what I'm going to do now is just have a whiz round, get some harvesting done, and we'll finish the video with a clip of the harvest. Right, so here's mixed zucchinis. These are about the size we like to take them. And then the masses of pongo beans. I've got a whole pile, just moving along. A whole pile of the Diva cucumbers. And then these are the zucchini that they've got too big. And this is the trouble, isn't it? My wife and I went away for just one night to celebrate our 31st wedding anniversary, and you come back and just look at them. But I think I can find a home for those. And we've got some of the Boltardy Beetroot, and then in here a nice big bag of kale. Last but not least, my first red fig tomato. Lovely shape. Excuse me for a moment of self-indulgence. Oh, fantastic. Well, that's about it for this one, folks. Don't forget to smash that like button for me. Drop me a comment down below if you've had any problems with leaves on your fruit trees or other plants. I really would like to get to the bottom of what's going on with these, the browning or the sudden yellowing of the leaves. Like I say, I think it's some kind of heat stress, but do drop me a comment down below if you've got any other ideas, or if you've experienced similar issues. and the next video coming up will be a full plot tour, so stay tuned for that. Bye for now.